Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome to another stream, London session on 3rd of October. Hope you're all well, and I gotta turn off my volume here on YouTube, damn it, hurt myself. Hope you're all doing well, hope you're crushing it, and yeah, let's have a banger day. This is day 3 of the Zero to Hero Challenge, taking a fresh 50k growth eval from eval stage to funded, and then from funded to payout. So let's dive into the charts. I mean, yesterday we had a loss, right? The oil trade didn't work out. Let it play out. I think it was like a $612 loss. We'll check that in a second. However, we're back strong today. How are you guys doing? How are things? Good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Apex Legends. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, Bitcoin. Good morning, Next Bar Trader. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, let's go into the charts. Crazy, NQ pumping, 25,192, new all-time high overnight. ES, new all-time high overnight. And then gold, let's see, actually, let's remove the drawings. Gold has not made a new all-time high overnight. Oh, wow. That's something new. That's something new. So where's this gonna go? Let's see. All right, let's first analyze NQ. Starting from the daily. I mean, it happened as we said it, right? We said, okay, this Wednesday candle took out previous candle's low, not only closed within the Tuesday candle range, but also closed through the Tuesday candle range. And therefore, we had an ideal setup for an expansion day yesterday, which obviously has happened, right, overall. Today, we had daily open at, what was that, 25,101. We made a little bit of a down move to 75. And then pushed up pretty nicely to make new all-time highs. And I set new all-time highs now at 25,192. This is candle 2, this is candle 3, this is candle 4. So today, I still expect a little bit of expansion. However, it could be that this was already it, right? And that we're gonna retrace. I mean, at a certain point, we have to retrace. But I don't know where this is going. Let's see. It's gonna be an interesting day. I mean, so far we've just been especially after rejecting previous month high yesterday, or like bouncing off previous month high yesterday. We've had a nice and steady push pretty much on NQ. This is the hourly chart, by the way. This hourly chart, I mean, this current hour that we're in has swept the previous hour's low, right? And is now pushing higher. So this is pretty much an ideal candle 2 closure for the fractal model setup. So we might get along right off the bat here when London opens. On the 5-minute chart, we can see it as well, right? This hourly swept previous hour's low, closed within the range. We had a change in state of delivery right here once we closed through the 25,180.50 level and are now retesting that. So the question becomes, are we gonna push straight up from here, or do we retrace deeper? Me personally, I think we are going to push straight from here. And once this hourly candle closes, I will go long and I will trade into these all-time highs. I do not really like trading into all-time highs. However, this looks very, very clean for a continuation play. So let's see what the day brings. But I'll leave this on the 5-minute chart for now. Definitely looks interesting for longs. ES, very similar, right? We also had the hourly candle. Actually, this is 30-minute. There we go, but it's the same thing. The hourly candle swept the previous hour's low. However, on ES, we also swept previous hour's high. So right now on ES, we have a little bit of an indecision candle, right? Because we swept the high and the low of the previous hour. And at that point, it's like, where do we really move, right? So we got to be a bit careful. But I do like the longs. I'm not gonna lie, I do like them. Let's see what the day brings. Oil. Actually, let's go over gold first, because we always go over gold first. Gold. Let's see. Asia low on gold is at 3861.1. Daily open at 3680.4, which we're currently hovering around, right? So gold is, chopping for the day so far. When I say chopping, I always mean like we are around daily open. That is when I do not expect much. We seem to respect the monthly open level very nicely. Touched into it or tapped into it at 7:45 p.m. yesterday. So gold yeah, I mean, right now setting up for a short technically. However, I wanna be very patient on gold and see what happens. Let's see. And Q making its way back up. And oil, what is oil doing? Oil had its open at 60, 70, chopped around it and then started pushing at 11 p.m. It's now trying to make its way back up to previous month low, which is sitting at 61.45. So that's the next level to the upside. Let's see what we can get. Chat, what are we thinking? Long, short? What's happening today? Apex Legend says it's long time in NQ. Leia, you're long on oil. Nice. What was your entry? What was your entry? Why? You understand the fractal model now? Nice. Awesome. Morning, Andy. Morning, Motion Arts. Good morning, Ursula. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Bodhi. Good morning, Eva. Good morning, Carbo. All right. Chat. What do we see? By the way, guys, yesterday we hit 275 likes to do the 50K growth account giveaway. So today, the like goal is 280. Once we hit 280 likes, we're going to do another 50K growth account giveaway, which is going to be sick. So smash the like button. Hit it if you haven't already. We're at 59 likes, 220 to go, which we will absolutely do. There's zero doubt. Leia, you're in good profit on your long on oil. That's awesome. You got in at around 60.77. Oh, nice. Clean. Very, very clean. I'm assuming you are at break even with your stop. By the way, guys, let me pull up Project X here really quick so you can see. Our current balance on the 50K growth account is $49,388. We still have $1,388 of drawdown, which obviously isn't ideal, right? We took a pretty big L yesterday. However, we were aware of the risk, took the L, and yeah, let's bounce back from it. I mean, if we can bounce back from this and get this eval to funded, this is going to be an even greater story, right? So let's do this. Let's do this. All right, now let me really go through the chat. Rick says, on the 30-minute, it framed both ways. I think so. Do we take the more recent one and look at 1 hour too? Yeah, look, here's the thing. I look at the 1 hour and I look at the overall trend, and the overall trend clearly says long right now, right? So the bias currently is bullish. Also on the daily, the bias is bullish. So I'm definitely not looking for short setups, especially not because we made all-time highs, right? But let's see where the open takes us. Gary says, I no longer trust oil. I'm with you, man. I never really liked oil, to be honest. Never really liked oil. Yes, Iringal, this is the Zero to Hero account challenge. By the way, I want to know something. Everybody who joined the Zero to Hero challenge, obviously we took the L yesterday. Did you take any more trades after that? Or did you stop like I did? So far, I only took one trade on the Zero to Hero challenge account. Let me know. What did you do? Did anybody continue trading it? Did somebody already pass it? Somebody already lose it? Let me know. I hope nobody lost it so far. Mike says, Nick, let's go to the moon. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I like these longs. Not gonna lie. Market open in 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Patrick says NQ long, but expecting a pullback today. All right, Mike says buy the dip. Buy the dip, sell the rip. Let's see. Yeah, Bodhi, I'm with you, man. Gold is so much nicer to trade than oil. I don't like oil, man. It's very unfortunate. We rarely ever take oil trades on stream. And then yesterday, that first trade for the Zero to Hero challenge was an oil trade. And it stops us out. Ah, man. SP says, let's not trade oil with our challenge accounts, please. Oh, boy. Let's see. Apex Legend says, I will trade RB instead of CL. It's way better. Candy Cane, you blew the account? How? What did you do? What happened? SP, you're guilty. You did trade. Well, did you make profit at least? Peter had an NQ trade. Ola's dot, you're up $500. Nice. Idris, no, you didn't take any trades. Nice. Good. Good discipline. Max, exactly. Max says, of course not. I mean, that's the game, to take it all together. No, exactly. That's the whole point of the challenge. Oh boy. Rick says I'm maxed out, so just trading along. Filmy World, I didn't take oil yesterday, so I'm up $380. So you did take another trade then. Okay, so SP, you still have the account. Dan, no, absolutely not. We do pass accounts here, and we get them to fund it, and then we get them to pay out. That is what we do. Market open in 1 minute 35 seconds. I like it for the long. Kenny Kane, you were undisciplined. No bueno. MT4 alerts. All emails will be sent out this week, so should be sent to you today, latest. Patrick says the headache with trading all-time highs that it more often than not shoots up and doesn't wait, so entries aren't friendly. Yep, that's true. And that is very true. Yeah, we're going to try the long here once we close this in 50 seconds, this hourly. I really like this for longs. It could be that it stops us out and it just like pretty much pulls back right away from the get-go. My stop will be below the low. I'm going to go for a 1-to-1. I do not like to go for more than 1-to-1 when trading all-time highs. So let's see. $16 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm in that long, as I said, on my funded accounts, my live account, as well as on the challenge account, 0 to hero challenge. We're going to set the stop loss below the low here. So we're risking $585 to make $585. That's the plan. There we go. Everything is set up. And now we play the waiting game. So what does that mean? We have our entry at 5-1-83.50. We have our stop at 25-154.50. And we have our target 1. TP1 at 25-214.50. And then I'm going to trail the rest. If we get up there. But we're in this long. Now we just need the push. The push is what we need. Yeah, Candy Kane, absolutely. You're being honest. I mean, so many people say, oh yeah, I made profits, but they blew 3 accounts first and then they made profits on the 4th account. Right? That's the whole point of this challenge as well. Is like being honest, showing transparently what's going on. I mean, yesterday we took an L. That's cool. That is cool. Mad Buyer asks, why longs? Well, very simply. Look, on the hourly, these big candles here are the hourly candle and candles. And before somebody asks, hourly, how do I put these on the chart? Simply by using TTFM Pro plus paid indicator. Actually, the entry was down here. There we go. So that means our target can be a bit lower, 29 points. Okay, so the hourly candle, the 2 a.m. Eastern time candle swept the previous hour's low right here. Right, we came to sweep the low, closed within it though, which means that's a candle 2 closure. Plus we have a change in state of delivery. Right, this low that was made by these 2 5-minute candles was closed through on the 5-minute chart. So that means we have a continuation play for longs. We're near all-time high, so I don't love that. However, I like the setup very much, so that's why I took it. That's why I took it. So let's see where this takes us. Gary, yeah, I did enter on the challenge as well. Look here. My entry here was a 25, 185, actually 84.75. Risking $585 to make $585. I'm in with 1 mini. And now we wait. Now we wait. Ursula says, maybe if we blow the challenge account, we can have 1 reset. I need to check. But hey, do not think about blowing the account. I mean, come on. We're thinking about passing that thing. That's what we're thinking about. What's up, Ozempic? Hope you're doing well. Gene says, no co-host yet? Who wouldn't want to work with Swiss Nick? Aw, appreciate it, man. Co-host soon, actually. Very soon we're going to have a co-host during the London session. And then we might be able to do it longer as well. Judas Joe says, pretty happy to watch this from the sidelines today. Caught the GC long on an M3 CSD at 867. 867 GC long. Oh, nice. Clean, man. Nice, Judas. CJ, you're short. I'm long. Well, let the better trader win. I hope you're not short on your 0 to Hero challenge account, though. That would suck. MK Futures, there will be no NFP today, actually, because of the government shutdown. No NFP release. It's confirmed. Kia says, what if the co-host is already hanging here in the chat and surprise us later? Ooh, well, who knows? Who knows? Ursula says, I am a mom. We prepare for all circumstances. Yeah, fair. A nice push here. I really want to see, obviously, the close through all-time high here. And then I feel confident about this. We did see a nice reaction, though. So let's see what we can get. If we push to the upside or not. Little Zax 25, I just explained the reason for the trade. Green 0527, but we have PMI at 10 a.m., right? We should have, yeah. I mean, let's go to the news here, the news page. But I guess NFP will still be on here as well. Actually, today is what we need. Oh, no, they deleted it. Nope. Huh? No, they did not delete it. It's still on here. Oh, interesting. Now it's on here at 1:40 p.m. though. So it might still happen, but later? Does anybody know? Because yesterday it was on here at 10 a.m. Now it's at 1:40 p.m. Interesting. All right, let's see. The market doesn't want to push. We need to push. Without the push, we're lost. But right now we have not a lot of volume. I mean, that first 5-minute candle had 300 volume, which is extremely low for London session, especially for the open. There's the push. Okay. Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that push. I like it. We need to close through it though. The close through the 92s on the 5-minute chart. That would be nice. So let's see. Let's see. Motion Arts, no, market open has already happened. London market is open. It opens at 8 a.m. UK time, and now it's 8:07 UK time. And Gary says, I'm a dad, we never prepare for anything, it all just works out. Yeah, because mom prepared for everything. SP says, Nick, would you hold this trade even for longer than 2 to 1? I see potential go even higher. 25.337 has had a lot of orders for a long time already. Maybe a good place to take profit while we trail the stops. Yeah, I mean, I'm in 2 minis on my live account and my fundeds, right? And that means I am looking to trail and take, sorry, I'm going to take one off at 25.212 if we get up there. And then the other one I'm just going to trail. So I do follow that same plan, yeah. But on the 0 to Hero challenge account, the 50K growth, I'm just in 1 mini. So therefore, I'm just going to take profit at 214. That's what's going to happen. Reminder, guys, we need 280 likes, 280 to do another 50K growth account giveaway. We're currently at 116. So better smash that like button, guys. Better smash the like button. Ultimate money moves. Hi Nick, what trade journal are you using? Any thoughts on TradeSeller or TraderSync? So I use TradeSeller, but also I use the for my Tradeify accounts, I use the Tradeify integrated journal, right? Which is pretty sick. It's so sweet that all the data is automatically connected. But yeah, no, TradeSeller is good, but the internal Tradeify journal is sick. So if you trade Tradeify accounts, then definitely go with that. Nins, what's my target? Fixed 1 to 1R for my first TP. 29 points for 29 points. I don't like this rejection here. Let's see what ES is doing. Yeah, ES rejected it as well. I don't like it, but right now we should still be good. We should still be good. As soon as we have a 5-minute candle closure through 25,174, which is 50% of the previous 1 hour candle, that is when I get concerned. And depending on how it pushes down, I would then close the trade manually. Sorry guys, my cat is sleeping on the table and is moving my stuff around here. Let's see. 22. What's up, Nick? Having a good day? Yeah, so far, yes. If this trade works out, I'll have an even better day. If it doesn't work out, so be it. I would like for it to work out, though. Yeah, this sweep here of the high. Not so nice. I still like the trade, though. Still like the trade. I'm just going to switch to 3-minute charts so I can see better what's happening. The trader guy, hey Nick, how's it going? When a position starts going against me, I start trying to rationalize closing early to save myself the pain of the full stop loss. In September, it happened like 5 times. Well, what's the point of setting your stop if you then don't stick it to the stop? Sometimes, as I just said, right, once we close through equilibrium here, I might consider closing it out early as well. However, you set the stop in the beginning because that is the maximum risk you're willing to take. And you got to realize, like, taking the full stop, or like whenever you enter the trade and you set the full stop, accept that you already lost that money. Whenever you enter a trade, accept that you already lost it. If you then win, cool, even better, right? But just enter a trade, set your stop loss, and accept that this is the money you're going to lose. This is the money you're willing to pay to try and make money on this trade. Now, with that mindset, you usually don't close early. I mean, this trade is not invalidated until we close, or like until we tap into 154.50. However, based on previous experiences, based on previous market movement that I saw, once we close through equilibrium, there's a low chance that we're going to recover. Most likely I'm going to stick it, but it really depends. If we would just slice through it, then I'll close it early. But just accept the fact that you're going to lose the money, right? I'm willing to lose the 29 points. That's the risk I'm taking for this trade. Kingdom Wonder, hey Nick, do you remember me? No, who are you? Of course I do. Of course I do. SP4, we already had candle 2 closure on the 1 hour. What are you talking about, man? RF, you have 5 cats? Damn, that's a lot. That is a lot. Ali, no, I don't usually look at YM, but I can. Let's see. Oh, low volume so far on YM. I can leave it open though. Patrick says the volume was high on that sell. Yeah, but it's still low volume. It's like 440 volume on a 3-minute candle. On the 5-minute candle, it was 620. 600 is average volume during the London session, so it's not a lot of volume. It's just a lot of volume compared to what we had previously. But the previous volume was just extremely low. I don't really care about it, honestly. I'll just let it play out. To take a loss or a TP. Let's see. Rick says market makers will feed on the tiers on shorts today. Yeah, maybe. Nilay, how was my trading yesterday? Honestly, yesterday was pain, max pain. I had in the afternoon I had a gold short that I got stopped out only for it to then rip like 40 points to the downside. And then NQ, I had the right idea but didn't get my confirmation until the move already happened. So yeah, 2 setups missed, 1 loss taken. Actually 2 losses taken. Praneet, Nick, why I didn't get any giveaways since starting I'm here? Well, better luck next time. Just try to participate every single time. Maybe your lucky day will come. Maybe your lucky day will come. Right, guys, we're at 150 likes. We need 280, so 130 more for a 50K growth account giveaway. Trader Sean, is Tradeify going to use and allow the Tradeivate prop? Yes, we will. Yeah, Science. I think so too, still bullish. Alkaline says, good morning, fractalizers. I like that. Is that our gang name now? The fractalizers. Leah says, had to leave, but I'm back now. Welcome back, Leah. I hope not, Darth Linux, that we move sideways here. I hope we get that push. Yeah, right, Rick? I like that too. The fractalizers. TD Gremlin, what is the second profit target on 50K growth account after receiving payout? Well, all that information you will find on the Tradeify website. I can pull it up for you though. All right, you go to tradeify.co, then to the help center, and you type in payout, and then you go to advanced and growth funded payout policy, and then you will see here. You will see the payout tiers. You will see how much you can pay out. Yeah, you can pretty much find everything right here on that chart. No, we're chopping. I really liked the push up here to 94. Duh. But I want to see a closure through 92. 5-minute candle closure through 92. And we're golden. Until that happens, we're just waiting. Hey, kitty cat, what are you doing? Look, there we go. This is Fluffy. Huh? You wanna you don't like it, huh? You wanna sleep on the table again. Yeah, she's cute. She only wants to cuddle when she wants to cuddle though. Can't force her. Can't force her. Sometimes my girlfriend especially really wants to force the cats to cuddle. So funny. Vayan says, Nick's Indian accent fractalizer would be fire. We're the fractalizers, no problem. Fractalizers, very good gang, street gang name, no problem, okay. Oh, it was MK Future's idea. All right, let's see. Leah, you added another contract to your oil long. Nice, very nice. What's your target on this, Leia? What is your target on oil? Previous month low? Are you gonna hold until then? Oh, you said target is 61.49. Okay, yeah, I would move it a bit down to previous month low, because that previous month low level most likely is gonna be strong. Let's see. Filmy World. I just never touched YM. I like NQ better. But it could be that YM is nicer. I've just never done it. I need to look into it. Yeah, she is camera shy. M27D1. Thank you, Phantom Trader. Sansada, does your cat trade? Yeah, she actually did trade once. Took an L though. Literally like classic excuse. But she actually walked across the across the keyboard. I can't remember if it was her or her brother, but one of them walked across the keyboard and actually took a trade. It was kind of funny. Are we gonna get the push now? Maybe. Just hovering around the break-even point. I mean, we've been in this trade for almost 20 minutes now, and we're still at break-even point. Pedro, Nick, is it true that all good traders have girlfriends? I doubt it. Manolo says, South Korea just turned crypto trading into an official esports competition. Oh, that's sick, man. I like that. Raman, can you explain why you took the long? Well, I explained it already, but I can explain again really quick. The hourly candle swiped the previous hourly candles low, closed within the range, and we had a change in state of delivery once we closed through 25,180 on the 5-minute chart. The hourly candle closed, and we then took the long at 8 a.m. UK. ES is pushing up. DIDA, yep, nice. We need to push on both though, especially on NQ. Especially on NQ. Oak says, Oak, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but no chance NQ is going to give enough juice for this push. Well, you never know. Sometimes out of nowhere, it pushes, right? This is setting up for a nice bull flag kind of pattern. So let's see. Maybe we get the push. Leia, previous month low is on oil is 61.45. 61.45. Ola's dot, please, how do I take some contracts off on TradingView and Tradeify? I always tried taking partial profit, but I could not do it. My TradingView is not showing where to take partial profit. Well, on TradingView, right now I'm in 2 contracts, right? So what I do if I want to take partials, I just go here between the buy and the sell button, and I adjust the contract size, for example, 1. And if I would now sell 1, I would take partial 1 contract because I'm in a long. If you're in a short, you do the opposite. Or you can set a limit order, right click, and then sell 1. Oh, Kia says, my cat cost me $1,200 while I went to the toilet. Damn, man, that's an expensive trip to the toilet. Gary, absolutely hate when the market starts chopping right when I enter. Yeah, same. Guys, we just got to hold through the chop. This is going to work out, okay? Just got to hold through the chop. Look, 0 to hero challenge account is in profit right now. Little profits, but profits. Let's see. I really hope for this push to 1250. Actually, the 0 to hero challenge account had a little bit of a worse entry. So target is 214. With this trade, if we hit this, we would make back our loss from yesterday almost fully. We would be back at break even with the account then. But let's see if we can get the push. It can suddenly start moving. Gold trying to push as well, respecting daily open. Interesting. Ox says you can't close a cat trade, gotta let it rip. True. If your cat makes you money, I mean, imagine. Easiest money ever made. All right. Nick, if drawdown tilts but doesn't significantly reach the low, do you add? If DD tilts? I don't get it, Signs. What do you mean exactly? I don't think you meant drawdown. SB, guys, how can I cancel on Tradeify the option that drags my charts back to the original position, although I want to explore higher levels? I don't get what you mean. I don't get it. How can I cancel on Tradeify the option that drags my charts back to the original position? Oh, wait. You need to go and click that little square in the top left that says chart settings, right? The dashed square. Click that and then auto fit chart. Deactivate that. Sorry, I didn't get it when you asked the first time. Yeah, Leah, we need to push on oil and NQ. I'm not in an oil trade, but I'm rooting for you. All right, chat. What other things do we have? Other questions? Omoluabi, how did you put different time frame on your charts? I used the T-Trades fractal model indicator. It's a paid indicator. IV, hi Nick, how do you manage your risk management after yesterday's losses? Is everything the same as before? If it were me with such losses, I would have almost lost the 50K challenge. No, I mean, we lost $612. We have $2,000 of drawdown. So we still have almost 3/4 of our drawdown, a little bit less. So I'm just going to continue trading it as I usually do, one mini. I'm willing, look, if I lose the account, cool, so be it. I'm just going to go another round. You know, I said it. If we can do it in one try, amazing. If we need 2 or 3, that's cool too. Doesn't really matter. I'm not willing to go lower than one mini because then it's going to take forever. And I don't want to take forever on an eval. Paul, I used a 5-minute and 3-minute. Omoluabi, don't worry about the caps lock. I'm not mad. I'm not going to ban you. Unless you type something in caps lock all the time or copy paste your messages. Guys, we still need 280 likes. 280. We're right now at 184. At 280, we're going to do a 50K growth account giveaway. Auk Evers, how does one choose TPs when in all-time high? I mean, for me, I just go for 1-to-1s. Usually I go for 1-to-2s, but at all-time highs, I just go for 1-to-1s. Traded Darko, 40 accounts, you're making $500 per trade, 20K, nice. Yeah, it is nice. But also, if you lose 500, you lose 40. On this trade right now, I mean, I'm risking 29 points on 2 minis on my live and funded. So I could potentially lose over 40K. But we oftentimes also make that. So it doesn't really matter. Ava, where's my second take profit? Well, I'm just going to trail my stop after. I don't have a hard take profit for the second mini if we come up here. I don't really like that we're pushing down here. Let's see how we react to equilibrium. If equilibrium doesn't hold, equilibrium is the 50% of the previous hourly range. If that doesn't hold, then I'm most likely going to close it, especially because we have low volume. Like the volume is extremely low right now. 240 on a 5-minute candle during London is incredibly low. I wish it was different, but it's not. Believer says, Nick, I also trade the fractal model, but for the past 3 days I had to sit through a grueling 4 hours long trade, which I eventually get stopped at before the targets reach on New York Open. Happens. For the fractal model, I found that it works really well during London Open for 2 hours, and then it doesn't really work anymore. And then also New York Open for like a couple hours. But between London session and New York, you get a lot of consolidation. So technically the model works, but it just takes forever, which sucks. SB, you're welcome. You are welcome. All right, we're getting a nice push out from this equilibrium zone. I like to see that. The question is, can we get the follow through and the volume? We need that to push up. Otherwise, we're literally just going to chop around here. I mean, believer, I didn't go from one account to 40 right away, right? I went from one account to 5 to pretty fast to 20, then 25, 30, 35, 40. And I will scale further. Oh, I can't say on stream. Jay, could be because German markets are closed for holiday. Oh, is that the case? Oh, true. It is a German holiday. Ah, thank you. Yeah, that explains it. That explains a lot. The German markets are closed. Well, well, well. It's a good point, Max. And Jay. As before, if bullish JSD here and Q going to pump. Yeah, at this point, we might have to wait a long time for this to work out. Mark says, Nick the shy guy. What's good, bro? It's good, man. It's good, Mark. IV, not exactly. It depends on the account size, but most of them. Yeah, Rick, we can wait. Nothing else we can do except pet our cat. Huh? Fluffy. Yeah, now she likes it. When she's not on camera, she likes it. She's camera shy. So you're just going to see my arm like this all the time. She's loving it. Buy and forget strategy for today. Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much. 0 to hero 50k growth challenge account is currently $160 in drawdown. We're risking $585 to make $585. It's not looking too hot, this trade. Completely forgot that the German markets are closed today. But that actually makes me think positive about this, because it is still going to work the same way. It's just going to be way slower. At least it explains why it's so slow. No, Cornelius, I did not name Fluffy after the comedian. I named Fluffy because she's so fluffy. What's up, Cheetah? How you doing? Trader Sean, no, it's not a Scotty. It's a British short hair. Leia, yeah, tell them. To all the 365 viewers, click the like button for a giveaway. Because at 280 likes, we're going to do a 50k growth account giveaway. We're currently sitting at 212. 212. Yep, Ava, I just saw it. Gary, Nick, assuming the C4 candle was closing right now. It's not, but let's assume. We would have a CSD at 25,179. See what time. I mean, the trade could technically be framed short. Do we exit? Nope. I mean, the 30-minute must have swiped. Yeah. On 30-minute, you can technically already frame this as a short. However, we're trading the 5-minute, 1 hour, so I'm going to stick with that. You know, like until this 1 hour candle closes, I mean, technically it could, we made the wick to the downside now. Technically it could close up here. The thing is, once we get change in state of delivery, meaning once we close, you know what, let me make this bigger for you guys. But once we close through this level right here on the 5-minute, so 84.25, once we have a 5-minute candle closure through this, we can then move our stop up to this level. And at that point, we're only going to have a 9.75 stop. If that happens. That would be the plan. Then we have a new protected swing low. If we move lower, so be it. All right, we're just going to hold this. We're just going to hold this. Can't just blindly short all-time high, man. All right, chat. Any other trades you guys are in? Except this NQ long? This is definitely going to be a long trade. Badumts. Pun intended. $9 a.m. UK time could bring some volume. 27 minutes from now. Maybe. No, cats, don't. Oh man, the kitties. They're throwing my stuff around on the table. They just pushed over my USB hub. What's up, Gara? Good morning. Traded Arco, you will sell oil. Okay, interesting. Quiet. What made you start trading? Honestly, I gotta remove her from the table now. Come on. I started trading when I realized it was the #1 way to turn into real life Batman, man. Like, you can make a boatload of money trading, and it's so fucking cool. Just working from home, doing whatever you choose to do. You're responsible for your choices. Don't need any clients, don't need any team, employees, nothing. It's freaking sick. Lee, you took a short? Well, on NQ, or what did you short? What did you short? Antonio, your GC long up $500 on 4 accounts. Let's go, man. Nice. Patrick, I was listening to music and just paused it. I feel for you just sitting there in silence, Nick. Talk about raw dogging a trade session. Yeah, man. We need the content for the 0 to Hero challenge. Yeah, Akash, NFP has been cancelled or delayed. Rick, interested to hear your crypto trading story, Nick. I moved away myself, finding it much better. So my crypto trading story is not really spectacular. I heard about Bitcoin in 2016 and pretty much bought it right away. Back then it was at 3,000 Swiss francs, so about $4,000-ish. So I bought Bitcoin back then. When it pumped to 10K, I sold, unfortunately, and then I bought back in a bit later. But average, I kept some, but average Bitcoin price, my entry price is 7K. And I'm still holding. And then Ethereum I added as well. But yeah. Nothing special, I'm just holding. Diamond handing it. Mark, usually we have background music, but right now we're not doing it because I need the video for the 0 to Hero documentation. Trade is not looking too hot. Once we get a 5-minute candle closure through equilibrium, we need to see how we close, but we might consider closing the trade at that point. Tick Samurai, hey Nick, I'm a video maker. I have a Sony A7S. Nice, man. Nice. Look, Mark, this would be the music that would usually be playing. Can I play it? No, I can't start it. Okay, oh, never mind. Can't start it for some reason. All right, we're down $200 on the 0 to Hero challenge account. This is not looking too hot. However, we still have a fair value gap that we could bounce from here. So let's see. Oak, do I prefer London or New York session? Actually London, I would say. But not today though, when volume is low. Judas, what country do I live in? Switzerland. Clap says, guys, we're with Nick here. We follow what he's doing. If he says he's buying with, why bother fighting that after there's SL and TP? Time will tell. Yeah, good point. Everybody should still do what they want to do, but if you want to follow me, you can. Rahman, why did you change your strategy? Well, I just love the mechanical aspect of the fractal model. It's so mechanical. I can just enter, set my stop loss, set my TP. It's very clear what I need to do, and then I just wait. Set and forget. Gary made $500 in one trade this Thursday morning with an algo while driving back home from taking the kids to school. That's fucking amazing, man. Congrats. $29 Stomp still will have PMI tomorrow. Oh, your tomorrow is my today, I guess. Quiet. Do you think most people give up because trading is a hard job or because they think it's a scam after they lose money? Both. They might not think it's a scam, but they lose money. Trader Darko, yes, I have a company with employees, always something going with them. You give them more money, after a few months later they want more. Trading is just me. Yeah, I mean, I ran 2 companies, right? Before I ran a video agency, I ran actually a video and marketing agency, and I ran a coaching business, both with employees. At max I had like 15 employees. But I prefer trading, where I'm just on my own. Akash, NQ will be bearish in New York time? I don't know. Let's see. Gary, your average Bitcoin entry price is 0. You should get some, man. Just dollar cost average in, starting today. I just buy Bitcoin still, every single week. Every Tuesday, I buy Bitcoin on an automated plan. Abik, I'm not going to tell you. Some things are better when they kept private. Yeah, M27 Ethereum was fire. A friend of mine, actually, when Ethereum was at $97, he sold his 100K car and bought 100K worth of Ethereum when it was at 97. So that guy made money. Really, really good money. Peter had Bitcoin back in 2012 and sold it 2016 because I needed the money to buy a house. Oh my God. Straight to the heart. Ouch. But I mean, you still make good profits and you were able to use it to buy a house, which is pretty sick. Hindsight is always harsh. Brigitte, you're in NQ shorts. Okay, cool. I'm in longs. Made a better trader win. ES is holding nicely. Previous day high. NQ is also chopping around previous day high. So let's see who gets it. By the way, guys, we need 280 likes for a 50K growth account giveaway. We currently have 244 likes. So we need, what, 36 more? Will we have NFP today, Marbra? I think, but delayed. Not at 10 a.m. Not sure, though. Not sure. Yeah, Charlie, fractal model is fire. Ivy, you also took a short? Ooh, okay. Many of you guys flipping to shorts now. Interesting. I'm going to stick to my long. I still like the long. It's not invalidated. We respected equilibrium here. The previous hour's 50% range. It respected it pretty nicely. We're getting the push out of it. So I am not doing any shorts here. I like it for the longs. And we're getting the push now. We're back in profit at this point. Can we get the full push now? That would be interesting. Like the 9 a.m. UK push when Asia markets close. That could be very, very interesting. But that was a nice, so far that's a very nice 5-minute candle. I like it. I very much like it. M2071, do you stream just here? You don't have a YouTube channel? No, I only stream here. Tradeify is my hood. Love the Tradeify team. Love streaming for Tradeify. Dan says DCA is king, but DCA in the bear cycle is even kinger. Yeah, so true, man. Yeah, Joel, and you should have kept going with your Bitcoin mining, man. Market Maker Mario, what's up, man? Says, I used mine, my ETH when you could. It was 10 of us in the pool. We did well, still holding them, and I got some BTC in my wallet for many years now. It's in my Ledger wallet. I do buy every week. Let's go, man. That's the way. That's the way. Gold pushing through monthly open and quarterly open, which is the same, obviously. Rick, how do you check the volume amount on the chart? Well, I just have the volume indicator, just the standard one. It's called VOL, right? And I put it at the bottom of the chart so I can double click into the chart and then it vanishes. And when I double click again, it just appears. Which is pretty sick. That way I don't obstruct my charts all the time. Market Maker Mario says, I'm in long with you, Nick. If I lose, I lose. Fuck it. Yeah, I see it the same way, man. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we shoot the money gun. Pedro, you're still in longs? Let's go, man. SP, I'm assuming you meant to say longs are not invalidated yet? If so, yes. Oh, damn, Sleepless, you had a lot of Bitcoin in 2014 and sold it? Ah, ouch. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I bought it at the highs. When it was at 3,000, it was the highs, right? But hey, it pumped to 10, and then it pumped to 50, and then it pumped to 100. Now it's what, 120? What is Bitcoin at? Let's see. Bitcoin futures? No, not Bitcoin futures. TCUSD. Wait, does it not show? The helly? Why do I not see normal Bitcoin? The hell? Well, anyways, let me pull it up here then. Bitcoin is in Swiss francs 95k. USD 100, yeah, almost 120k. Let's go. 120k. Fucking amazing, man. Question is, when is Bitcoin gonna hit 200k? Yep, Robinho, you haven't missed the giveaway. It's gonna happen at 280 likes. 280, so 15 more. 15 more likes, then we're gonna do the giveaway. Akash, give a little detail about your strategy. I use the fractal model by T-Trades. You can type it on YouTube and you will find it. Or you just watch the stream and I will explain. I've explained the entry 3 times so far already. Kara, will you also buy the digital euro when it comes out? Nah, I hate euros, man. Euros suck. Swiss franc all the way. Aviru, hey Nick, is the Tradeify prop coming to Tradeify also? Yes, absolutely. Oh, Antonio, I have to uncheck Tradeify to see Bitcoin. Ah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's at 119,797. By the way, the fractal model also works on crypto. Just saying. If you ever want to trade crypto using the fractal model, see on the hourly. Interesting. Interesting. Back to oil. Not in crypto. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. I was on the 1 minute, not the hourly. The dummy. Leia, do you think Bitcoin will ever drop back to 3,000? I doubt it, honestly. I doubt it. Maybe back to like 50, 40, but 3? Don't think so. Paul, you took a long GC to Asia High? Hell yeah, man. Well done. Well done. Anupam, my brother had around 500 Bitcoin. He sold it for 25k and still regret till this day. Oh my lord. 500 Bitcoin right now would be, let's calculate it with 120k. That would be $60 million. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm not that guy. Oh no. Imagine you fumbled the bag for 25k. But I mean, at the point, how could he have known? 25k most likely was a lot of money for him. But in hindsight, it hurts. Ouch, Cheetah had more than 500 Bitcoin and sold after making 1.5k profit. Cheetah, no. Oh my god. That's incredibly, oh my god, that hurts. It even just hurts to hear about that story. I'm so sorry, man. That's crazy. Ashutosh, yes, my morning is good so far. It's just that we're consolidating in this NQ trade. And I would like for it to push. Getting that push to the upside is what we need. Do I watch football, Ivar? No, I do not. I play FC, though, on PS5. But just for fun with friends. I don't play online or anything. Giuseppe asks, Nick, on London, do you use the 5 minute and 1 hour or 3 minute and 30 minute? Both. This entry was taken on the 5 minute, 1 hour though. Avirup says, my uncle bought 3 full Bitcoin for $1,000 back in the days when no one was buying. He still holds it. Hell yeah, man. 360 G's. That's a pretty good return. 300x. 360x actually. Market Maker Mario. I'm so tempted in putting 20 minis on my personal to see what happens, but the leverage would be insane. Yeah, man. Filmy World. My friend got Bitcoins way back around 2010. He used to earn from online gaming, spent on waiving a few bucks of shipping costs. We didn't have good shops back then here in India. Ouch. Signs. If I had $60 million, I could afford a decent sized fishing boat. Yeah, I guess so. That would be a pretty decent fishing boat, aka a yacht. It's going good, Yash. How about you? TL, a guy I went to school with had 7,000 Bitcoin and his girlfriend accidentally threw the hard drive away. His name's James Howells. You can Google him. Wait, what? Is that guy? The guy with the landfill search? Oh, you know that guy? No way. That's funny. That really hurts. Imagine 7,000 Bitcoin. I mean, 7,000 Bitcoin today would be $840 million. Oh, God. It gets worse. It gets worse. He must be like fully depressed. Damn. Yeah, there are a lot of stories. There are a lot of stories. It's not Ivar, it's Ivar. Okay, sorry, Ivar. We got the like goal. Oh boy. Let's do a 50k growth account giveaway then. While we consolidate in this NQ trade. We need that push. Hey crew, your father is the CEO of Bitcoin. Oh man. Sign says, if I had $840 million, I could become the fishing boat. Oh, hell yeah, NQ. Give us the push now. Come on. We need it. We deserve it. We deserve it. Damn it. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway. If you want to participate in this giveaway, you have to like the stream. You have to subscribe to the channel, and I will give you a link to another Google form. You fill out that Google form, but only do it once. If you fill it out more than once, you will get disqualified. Here is the link to the form. Good luck, everybody. You have 2 minutes to fill it out. After 2 minutes, we're going to pick a winner with our good old trusted wheel of names. All right, we're back at break even now on our 50K growth, 0 to hero challenge account. If we get that push, I guess as said, target is 214. Let's see what we can get. We've been very patient in that trade. Very, very patient. Rick, how do I set profit targets at all-time high? I just go for 1-to-1s. That's pretty much what I do. In this case now, since volume is extremely low, what I will do is at 0.5 to 1, I will already move break even actually. So that's my break even point, just because I don't want to risk this. Dan says time to win that giveaway. Well, best of luck, man. Sen, of course, payouts. He's asking what is the goal with 0 to hero. I mean, first we need to get funded, of course, but then from funded, getting payouts, man. We want that money. That's what we want. Saeed, since when do I trade? I started trading options in 2020 and started trading futures in 2022. Guys, you have 39 more seconds to fill out the giveaway form. Again, remember, only fill it out once. If you fill it out more than once, you will get disqualified if you win. You will not receive the account. Awesome, San. Appreciate you being here. All right, 13 more seconds. Five seconds left to fill out the form. All right. Form giveaway is done. You can't enter anymore. We're going to pick a winner now. I see people still trying to fill it out. You're not going to be entered anymore. I'm sorry. Sorry. All right. Here's the wheel of names. Let's spin it. The winner gets a 50K growth account, but only if they didn't fill it out more than once. Oh boy. Oh, now I have a problem. Okay, I guess this person won. Type something in the chat really quick. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea how to say it. That's probably how I say it. Says me. Okay, I found you in the chat. That's great. Let me just double check if you didn't fill out the form more than once. 1 second. I need to do it this way. Okay, only once. Great, amazing. You just won a 50K growth account. That means please add your email address to your YouTube channel description so I can reach out to you. Or basically like Background Nick can reach out to you and send you your free account. Okay? Add your email address to your YouTube channel description. I'm just going to inform Background Nick really quick about your win, and then you're going to receive a 50K growth account. That was funny, guys. That was funny. RC, is there any promo code also? Yeah, well, you can use for the 0 to hero challenge, you can just use the code 0 to hero, like all written, no numbers, 0 to hero. That gives you the same discount as OCT, but it allows us to track you on that challenge, track your progress. SR Flip, hi Nick, how do you manage the buffer in all of the 40 accounts? Do you wait until you build a solid base, or do you withdraw immediately at the profit? Well, pay the trader, right? I personally like to take some payouts, but I also like to build buffer. So I take a little bit of profit and leave the rest as buffer. Donna H says, and you're cancelled. Nah, at least I tried, okay? At least I tried. Well, Panchal, if you filled out the form, your name for sure was there, 100%. Do I still trade options, Piotr? No, I don't. Peter says, bro, what's happening with that long? Ah! I feel you, man. It's a pain. It's a pain to be in this long. And again, we have a trade that just goes forever. It's crazy. Like, since we started this challenge, first day on the 0 to hero challenge, we had no trade. Second day, yesterday, we had a long consolidation and then a loss. And today, we've been in this trade almost for an hour now, and it's just consolidating as well. So, oh boy. Traded Arco says, sell oil. Right now, I'm not interested in taking another trade. I just want to see this play out. Praneet, I'll put the code in the chat. No numbers. It's just 0 to hero. All letters. 0 to hero is the code. I'm really interested to see this 9 a.m. candle here that happens in 1 minute and 15 seconds. That is going to be the decision point for this trade, most likely. That is when Asia closes. Gary says you should text to speech that guy's name and see how it's said. Yeah, well, no. DJC trades, yeah, but today is especially weird because Germany is closed. Germany has a holiday today. Peter, hope UK brings some volume in. Well, UK is already open. Freddy, I executed a trade on the 5-minute chart, yes. Saeed, do I have my own YouTube channel? No, not around trading. I'm just trading, making videos for Tradeify. This is also where we're going to post the 0 to hero documentary. BF, typing the code does nothing. I just typed it out for the guy who asked for it. All right, in 15 seconds, let's see what happens here with our trade. If we push down, I'm manually going to close it. Let's see, we should see more volume coming in now. 9 a.m. UK is usually when volume comes in. I'd like to see the push. Not bad so far. Let's see. On the 0 to hero challenge account, I'm just going to close it if we come below 71. So 71.50 is my stop now. We're risking $265. After that, I just don't like it anymore. $71.50 is the stop loss now. I'm actually going to do that on everything. All my accounts have to stop at 71.50 now. Because if this rejects again and comes down, there's no point. There's absolutely no point in holding this trade. So let's hope that we can see this push. All right, gold trader, you spammed the chat. I ban you. You're banned for 10 minutes. See ya. Getting the ban hammer. Hawk double down now? No, I wouldn't. I'm just gonna adjust my stop and we're just gonna hold it. I mean, at this point, it's only a 12-point stop. If we take that 12-point stop, so be it. So be it. Robinho, you just made 555 on 2 accounts. Let's go, man. Well done. What's up, Franja? Morning. Rick says 30-minute model valid. Let's check. Yeah, true. True. It's a good. That's why it's a good place to for the stop here. Because after we push through that, it's just pointless. But great call out, Rick. Just gotta message my friend really quick. Gotta call him after. All right, because we're going a bit overtime again today. See, that's what I mean. We can't get that closure through 84.50. This trade is over, pretty much. We really need the push through 84.50 on the 5 minute and then closure through. Otherwise, this is dead. The consolidation is unbearable. But we minimized our risk, so that's cool. If we get stopped out on this, we lose $265, so nothing crazy. Would it suck? Yes. Could we still get the push? Yes. Let's see what happens. But yeah, this session has been awful so far. Literally an hour of consolidation in drawdown. That's what it was. It's a bad place to be in. But it's not over yet, right? It's not over until it's over. So right now we have a 12-point stop, a little bit more. At this point, I'm very, very happy with the trade if it plays out. If it doesn't play out, I'm very happy with the risk management as well. Trader Sean, no, not that I know of. Do you have a short area, Tyrone? No. I'm only looking for longs right now. If this trade works out or doesn't work out, doesn't matter. I'm going to be done for the London session. I'm going to walk away. So let's see. If we can get the push now and get that close through 84.50, I would be very happy. $6K82, the profit target stays the same. Profit target stays the same. It's just now that we moved the stop, I mean, we just reduced our risk, right? It's now a 2.42 to our trade. 2.42 to 1 hour trade, which is just making it nicer for us, right? No need to move the profit target. Profit target still makes sense. Max says that pain is actually what we're here for, to learn to accept it and see it as part of a game and stay accountable to each other. Yeah, 100%. Yes, AD, this is T-Trade's fractal model on the 5 minute. Anything you guys want to know, any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I'm more than happy to help. Trying my best to always help you guys. Can we get the push and close? That's the question. Emmanuel, what stats do you use? What do you mean? I don't get the question. Kevin says, I went break even on the short. Price doesn't know where it wants to go yet. Gonna come back on New York session down 550 for today. Didn't take my original setup on gold. Yeah, I mean, I said do not short up here. It just doesn't make sense. But it's good that you walk away now. Because, I mean, price action is just not there to trade, honestly. It's just consolidating. I'm happy with where the stop is now. But, yeah. Price PA is obviously awful. And full hour of consolidation in drawdown is literally the worst. Hawk, September performance, I'm going to share with you. I had a 70% win rate, pretty much on the dot, 70%. And I think 1.78 R. Yeah, clap. The consolidation is awful, man. Awful. Oh, Emmanuel, what strategy I use? I use T-Trade's fractal model. Franja, I mean, the working out risk, just the easiest way to do it is just place a visual order, right? And then set your stop, set your target, and then you see how much R you have. This one would be 2.2. Max, how many trades number-wise did you got out of your TTFM backtesting sessions? I don't remember. I think like maybe 50-ish. Gene, if you'd enter YM during 0 to Hero challenge, would it be 1 mini? I don't know. What's the contract size on or like the value per point on YM? I don't even know. Let's see. Let's ask our good old friend ChatGPT. What is the point value on 1 YM futures contract? 1 mini. Let's see what good old friend ChatGPT says. 1 point move is $5 per contract. Okay. So we would then need to trade more than 1 mini. We need to trade like 5 minis. 5 YMs. 4 or 5. You guys were faster than ChatGPT. Scoutmaster, how many days do you take on average from eval to PA and then to payout? Well, from eval to PA, usually 1 or 2 days. If I trade them aggressively. This one I trade way less aggressively because I want to make it realistic for you guys to join as well. And then to pay out, usually about, depending on the firm, but around 10 to 15 days. Gosh, this trade is killing me. Emmanuel, my internet is bad. Apologies if I missed it, but what is the 0 to Hero? So basically, the 0 to Hero challenge is I'm taking a fresh 50K growth account, which is currently at $49,250, and I'm getting that from eval to funded account and then from funded to payout. That's the plan. We might do it in 1 try. We might do it in 2. We might do it in 3. Let's see. I want you all to make money with me. Rasmus, what do you mean? I would have popped the 50K yesterday. Kelly Girl says, this PA is junk. I like your cat. Yeah, thank you. Filmy World, you closed that break even as you have to go somewhere. Yeah, that makes sense. Hawk, I'm also in eval phase now. Hope to get payout together with you. Yeah, let's do it, man. Nilay, this is some serious consolidation. Wait, Kelly, you have 15 cats? 15? That's crazy. Yeah, Gary, eventually price has to go somewhere, but that's most likely going to happen during New York and not now. Yeah, Rasmus, 4 minis I would trade, but I wouldn't do it on a 50K account. I mean, I did trade, actually, you can see it down here. I did trade 5 new 150K growth evals. I traded them for 2,000 profit yesterday. Traded them with 3 minis during New York. This challenge has started already, Emmanuel. We're on day 3. Day 1, we didn't get any trades. Day 2, we had 1 loss on oil. And today is day 3. We're in 1 trade. It's the only trade for today. Market Maker Mario, with my stop, you're only at 1.5 points. Damn, you had a good entry, man. Oh, Kelly, you do cat rescue? That makes sense. That's awesome. Very nice. Gary, yeah, open Tradeify accounts in your cat's names. Nila, I actually don't know how it hasn't hit our stops. Well, it just hasn't yet. It just hasn't yet. Here's what's going to happen, guys. I mean, this consolidation could go on forever. It could stop us out soon. It could go to TP. Who knows, right? I'm just going to let this play out. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It was fun, as usual. The PA, not so much. Hope it gets better in the afternoon. But everybody, if you liked the stream, put a W in the chat. If you hated the stream, put an L in the chat. You can also put an L if you disliked the price action. But no, I would prefer the W's. So I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to do the New York stream. And then we will be back with another London session stream on Monday, 7:45 a.m. UK time. Also, tonight, I'm most likely, it's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. my time. I'm most likely going to tune into a Masters live stream, so make sure to check that out as well. I'm going to be a guest on there. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you all soon. Have a great day, and peace out.